Hello and welcome to another Tribes Ascend match. This is going to be another pickup game organised on the bittah mumble server. The game has just begun. We've got some pretty decent players here today. Some triangle players, so obviously some good players on. Teabagger, Cookie and Shouter, team triangle players, my team. I am Allmhuran and I'm gonna cast this PUG for you today. Drydock is a map that I enjoy. We often have a lot of dueling if there isn't too much Juggernaut spam coming from the cliffs. And some people, well, I will often go disc on this map, just because I think it's a map where it's semi-viable. Got the offense attacking the Blood Eagle base, Cookie sniping for Blood Eagle, and Teabagger on the other tower sniping for Diamond Sword. And I wonder if we're going to have a snipe off like we saw in a previous game. Shouter's gone down to, I followed someone down there, I think. And the Mervs are starting to come in. Then K, throwing out some Mervs, not quite on target yet. That one looks on target, it would have been on target. The guys have come out to meet him. Kraken's also coming in for some offense, so a Kappa is probably on the way. There's Rodoza, he'll definitely be a Kappa. And he's coming, he's been spotted, he's been blocked and nitroned out, so good awareness from Halsey to notice that Rodoza was on his way in despite the fact that the offense was there and putting the pressure on. Over on the Diamond Sword base, Hazchem has put the offense on for Scorch, got some distraction on. Looks like Marv probably playing LD with the Nitron and he's going to return that, so Scorch not able to get away that time. I believe we're going to be playing pooled credits, which is the rules that we've been playing on now, what is now the Game Shrine ladder. The bittah League has moved over to Game Shrine on invitation, thanks very much to Game Shrine. And most of the players playing here today do play on teams in that league. I don't know everyone's team, but I don't see many people here who... Jason the Coconut is not a name that I know. Anyway, Blood Eagle base. No pressure right now. Shouter by himself. Oh, here's some offense, and Rodoza is coming in for a load of high. Let's see if he gets spotted by Cookie. We'll try and watch the action on the stand. Dead Pixel's gone for the pickup, despite Rodoza coming in. Although Rodoza looks like he didn't get his regen, so he might pick that up in the field. Will he get a regen as well? He didn't get the regen or the pickup, so we are playing when we play pickup games, and of course league and ladder matches. We're usually playing with voice communications. People jump on mumble because that's how the games are largely organised, so the teams do have voice comms, and that's how we get any amount of organisation happening at all. Marv's come for an E-grab with a pickup. Nice work lining up the two flags, and he's just going to throw it away in the field into a spot where it might be able to be picked up. Blood Eagle not looking too eager to return it right now. They do have 4 people around there, and now as Hazchem goes off for offense, leaving the 3. Shouter does have an opportunity to try and get it into a corner, which he's doing. So a good attempt from Marv to get it out into the field, but it's been pushed all the way back up against the base now, and that's not going to be picked up, but it will return in 10 seconds. So probably just in time for Rodoza as well. We might watch this one come in. Rodoza on a, it's going to be a high to low, back to front, coming in behind Dead Pixel. Actually, I did not see Dead Pixel, but he's there as well. Dead Pixel did manage to get it, killed on Nitron, probably Nitron the return, but Rodoza's right behind him, and Rodoza's gotten out with the Blood Eagle defense unawares, thinking they'd gotten rid of the Kappa. They had got it rid of one, but 2 Kappas, and in 8v8, certainly possible to run 2 Kappas. In 7v7s you'll even see it, so good strategy there from Diamond Sword, running the 2 Kappas distraction and then the second pickup. Scorch running a load of high, and Rodoza also going to run a load of high. They're going to pass each other. Scorch gets Rodoza with a disc on the way through. Not bad for Scorch. He's actually going to take it a little wider, and he's going to run it back to front load of high. Heading out in that direction, can even go over the top. It looks like he's been sniped. He has been sniped. Teabagger doing some good sniping out of his normal position. But that route there can come in here and can even head out this way. and go all the way over the top. So that's a pretty dangerous route if they don't see it coming. The Diamond Sword defense looking pretty solid right now, and Tassie playing tech right now, maybe permanent tech or just maybe tech for the moment. He's often light D, but with Marv there, no real reason to have 2 light D, so we might see the turrets get upgraded, and those Mark IV turrets have played a part in most of the games I've been casting recently. So Rodos is getting out, taking cover, tried to sneak through the bunker, but seems to have been stopped on his way out and killed on his way out. Did try to get the punt off, but Shouter was able to get the return there before Tassie could get to him. There's a lot of Blood Eagle coming in. We've got 4 Blood Eagle coming in, and none of those are the Kappa, so we're running 4 offense. One's down. Ascam throwing the mortars, looks like he's trying to get rid of the turret. It's not upgraded yet. Oh, it has been upgraded, I'm sorry. Very quickly upgraded these turrets when we were in pulled credits. So. And the Blood Eagle stand is looking a little bare. Teabag is still there. I wonder if he sees Scorch coming in. Scorch is going to come in probably behind Teabag. He might come around between where Teabagger and Mean Man are currently standing and try and head straight back to his base. No, he's kind of cutting in a little early. He's heading down. Mean Man's taking care of Teabagger. And we had a couple of pickups and drops there. I do not know exactly what happened there. Bit scary for Diamond Sword, but the flag remains on their stand, so nice work. Hascam trying to get rid of the mortars. Maybe a little bit in close there. You can probably, if you're going to try and get rid of the mortars, and if your Kappa has just been killed and won't be back for a little while, might as well stand off and engage that turret from the range. The standoff range isn't going to hit you. As Scorch and Dead Pixel cross paths, Dead Pixel's are going wide. I'm going to watch Scorch come in though. Dead Pixel's going to go for a back to front as Scorch goes for a low to high or a back to front. We might be able to catch both of them here. There's a pickup over on Blood Eagle. Dead Pixel wasn't able to get the regrab. And here goes Scorch. He's going to go the wide route and head in for a back to front. And Scorch has suicided out. Maybe he missed a regen or got sniped or just maybe missed his landing. Probably got sniped and decided it wasn't worth trying to continue that run. Jason the Coconut. Not a bad name. Don't know who it is. So Rodos is running low to high with probably Dead Pixel behind him. Yep, the 2 of them are going to come in. Let's look at the offense on the stand. It's pretty clear Shatter is there, and Rodoza might just decide to take Shatter out so Dead Pixel has a clear run at it, but Shatter beats him and Cookie, it looks like, actually got the kill there. Sniping Rodoza out as Dead Pixel comes in a little bit later and just goes over the top, unfortunately. So Dead Pixel suicides out. And there could have been a pickup there with just Cookie and Shatter, although that is 2 Team Triangle players, so I guess they're just K'ing out with the triangle players on defense. What are you going to do? Jeez, they're just too good. Dead Pixel going to try again anyway. And now we do have then K on offense and Kraken coming on offense. Dead Pixel is going to run a more standard low to high here. Looks like, no, he's going wide again. But the offense is there. Whoa, where did that move go? There's a bit more defense here this time as well though. Halsey and Rugi. The flag's not in a great spot for a pickup next to that box. Dead Pixel might be able to get it. He does, and just skims past the tower there. And he's getting away, but Cookie with the snipe after a little bit of machine gun fire got on to Dead Pixel. And Shatter will get the return. Mean Man still putting pressure on Teabagger. A good idea to try and keep the sniper at bay on this map. The sniper being very strong on this map. They can see just about every route coming in from a long way away. And as I mentioned before, we've had situations in a previous game where the snipers are actually shooting at each other. That's just how much vision they have. They can see all the way across to the other sniper positions as the Diamond Sword flag has actually been picked up. It looked like it was being defended pretty well by Marv and a couple of other players, but Halsey's come in, sneakily picked it up. Shatter gets cracking on his way out. He was moving a bit slowly, and Shatter easily able to catch up with him. And he gets the pickup on the way through at pretty high speed, and Shatter is going to get the cap here, I believe. Oh, hits the edge, passes it off to Rugi. I'll never get that right the first time, I don't think. And it's now 2-1. Ruji playing do bring us, thinking he can get away with that for now. There hasn't been that much Juggernaut offense from Diamond Sword yet. Shadow looked like he got a nice mid-air there. Let's see if he can get another one. Shadow, pretty good shot with the disc, despite not being much of a TDM player. As Dead Pixel came through, but Ruji got him. Kraken tries to make something happen, then K also tries to make something happen. I don't think that he's going to try and pick it up in a Juggernaut. We did see in a scrim some Juggernauts trying to run the flag out, but it looks like he's just going to get rid of Shada. Shada gets the return. Shada may be suspicious that a Kappa might have been coming through there with himself quite low, and he won't have time to K out, but fortunately he's got his regen, so he didn't have to K out before the Kappa comes in. The Kappa is coming in. Ruji's there, but not quite in time after having to reset his position, and Dead Pixel was able to get away, but Hurlsy's after him. And T-Bagger might be able to provide some defense, because it seems like their flag's secure at the moment. It looks like it might be 3-1. Jason the Coconut did not go for the E-grab. Dead Pixel's going all the way through the bunker. He wasn't able to get his angle fixed. Scorch came in with an E-grab and did get it off the stand at the very least. And Shada gets the return. Good work, Shada, just screaming in there for the return. Much more important to get the return than to try and continue capping. You'll always have another chance, but if you don't get your flag back, at the very best you get a standoff situation, and at the worst they're going to get the cap. So strategic play from players in this match that you will not see usually on public play, and that's some of the advantages of a pickup game. You'll get some good players communicating with each other and seeing how the game is really played when you've got organised players playing well, as Scorch got sniped out of his run. Good mortar from Hascam, taking out Hologram. Hologram often runs heavy offense himself, so bit of just desserts. He's actually playing Raider today. And there's a good amount of pressure on the Diamond Sword stand right now. T-Bagger's decided to change positions. No, he is going back to his previous position, and the Diamond Sword defense has either repelled the Blood Eagle offense, or the Blood Eagle offense has just pulled out, waiting for Scorch to come through, who's going to run all the way around the back. Trying to time it a little better. They were there a bit early. It looks like one of them did get taken out there. And are we going to see anyone? He's not going to get back out of the house, I don't think. No, he's not in there anymore, so they're going to be able to see Scorch and focus on Scorch. Scorch got out with the flag, but Nitroned again by Marv. Marv, a pretty good light defense there. He's an excellent dueler, and he's obviously got excellent timing on his Nitrons as well. So playing a very strong role as light D. Hascam is losing health very quickly here. It looks like to Tazzy. Tazzy running the Technician SMG, so it just shows you the power of that Technician SMG. If you're getting close against it, it is quite dangerous. Hurlsy's picked up in the field and is trying to run away with it, with Tazzy after him. And T-Bagger actually got the kill there, sniping him out and stealing the kill. But Scorch has picked it up in the field. They didn't return it. They might have felt it was safe sitting in there behind that little doodad on the map, but Scorch got out with it and actually got the cap, so a good pick up from Scorch. I don't know where he came from. Maybe he changed his route and came down that line. Little bit of Diamond Sword offense in the form of Kraken and then K here. Then K looking after Cookie, giving Rodozer a chance to get an unsniped pickup, but he was taken out as T-Bagger took out Scorch as well. So we're seeing the power of the snipers on this map, and it's a good strategy. In fact, it's such a good strategy that Shadow has gone up to help defend Cookie and give Cookie more chance to get rid of the Kappas if they come in. And Scorch might help on his way through as well. Scorch probably going to go around for a high to low back to front. Going to see Rodozer coming in, and will mark Rodozer for his team. Cookie's a bit low, but he's now free to snipe unharassed. Rodozo threw just before the flag was returned, and wasn't able to get the lie. The timer lies, says Rodozo. He thought he was there in good time, but he was just a second early. Shada pretty happy. Didn't really have to do much to defend that flag because it wasn't there when Rodozo came in. First strike is out. It's going to be Rougi in the strike. Playing a little defense. The Diamond Sword flag once again has been picked up just off the flag stand, sort of a third of the way across the map, and again by Halsey. And again Tassie and Marva there, and once again Scorch has been able to, this time he's actually killed them before picking up the flag, so it's almost a repeat of what happened previously, except this time Scorch actually had to do a bit of work before picking up that flag. And he's low on health. I don't think, no, Teabagger's a little further around, so he's not going to be able to stop him. Scorchy passes it off, because he's a bit low on health too. Oh, a great Nitron. Jeez, that was a long-range Nitron from Marv there. Marv almost got the return, but actually landed on the head of one of the Blood Eagle players, which prevented him from landing on the flag. So a little bit unlucky for Marv. Rodos coming in was going to be an E-grab, but the cap has already been made. And so Rodozo decides to give that one up. And says, "You've wasted your Nitron." He's Shouter says, "Doesn't matter, plenty of ammo around here from all your team dice." So, one up for Shouter, I'd say, in that one. Rougi cannot hear me, but if he could, I'm sure that's what he would have said. Dead Pixel running a routish offense line as soldier offense. That's very unusual. But like I said, people sometimes do go disc on this map. Rodos has gotten through this time, and he has been sniped by Cookie. And oh. Shada, no, sorry, I was looking through the mountain there. I thought Shada was coming in for the return, but no, Zenkai is actually gonna hoof it down the hill in the heavy. Shada was coming in, he came in for the E-grab, but wasn't able to get very far. Rodozo with the return and Zenkai with the cap, so it's 3-all. Scorch with a slow inbound run, but a quick outbound run. Might have dissed himself there, or maybe a Diamond Sword disc actually gave him a boost. He was quite low on health and got taken out after not getting much further. Marv pushing it back down the hill. Where's he going to try and get it to here? In amongst these rocks, I would say. Or passively just keeping it moving so it's harder to line up. No, he's going to get it into these rocks. And up against that almost vertical wall there, that is going to be quite hard to pick up. Diamond Sword base, of course, empty now that the flag's not on stand, but it will be on the stand in just a second here. And Hascam, well, he obviously wasn't going for a cap in that Juggernaut, coming through and letting his team know what was going on. Hologram and Marv are distracted. Rodozo came in with the cap, as Scorchcar did not see Rodoz's pickup. I was waiting for Scorch to come in through the Diamond Sword defense, seemed distracted. He did come in a little bit late, and Marv got the Nitron after they got rid of the Blood Eagle offense. So, and Marv can probably be feeling a little safer about having it out here this time, because Scorch was the one who tried to get it out and was killed on his way out. Seeing a lot of automatic fire being used, and Hologram is actually taken out Hascam. The X1 LMG is a quite effective dueling weapon. It'll be interesting to see how the game changes after the upcoming patch. This game is being played before what Hi-Rez is calling the automatics update. And it looks like that's going to take the power away from the SMGs especially somewhat. And we'll see if the meta changes at all. It is somewhat dominated by automatics at the moment, so as Rodozo sets up 18 seconds before that flag is returned, so he will have to run quite a wide angle and come in behind his buddy Dead Pixel, as Cookie is not in that position. No, he's changed his position to the tower, and so can probably see Rodoza now coming in. Dead Pixel might... Well, Dead Pixel I thought might go in ahead of Rodoza and clear. He's actually coming behind Rodoza. He may actually get the pickup. He is heading back towards his base. He does get the pickup. Cookie looks like he's got a hit on him, and another hit on him. And Hurlsy finished him off, so Hurlsy will get the return here. Rougi also there, so they might hold it there for a couple of seconds. Rodos are coming in, and actually picks it up right between them, but he's heading in the wrong direction, and is likely to be killed trying to get back out. Did Scorch get a pickup there? If he did, it wasn't for long. Rodos is still going. He suicided and punted it away. And now there's quite a lot of Diamond Sword here contesting this Blood Eagle flag. And Kraken actually puts down a turret, why not? And the turret's got a kill on Hurlsy, so that turret providing some effective cover for himself as he runs the flag down the hill. So Rodos are actually able to get all the way around after coming in the wrong direction, and he's picked up the flag at the end as well. And no one's got the Diamond Sword flag. It's on a timed return, so they're going to return it just as Rodoza gets there and come out with the cap. 5-3 with Diamond Sword all back in position, and Scorch coming in, but Scorch was only going to be... Oh no, the Blood Eagle offense has arrived, and Scorch got out. The Diamond Sword defense may be feeling a bit comfortable there. The Blood Eagle offense wasn't really there doing a lot of distraction, but maybe they just missed Scorch on his way in that time. If the Capo does not see the, if the Sniper does not see the Capo coming in on this map, then they can be in and out without much notice. Rodoza came in low to high, but with no regen by the looks of things. Dead Pixel also extremely low, and Shada actually pushes it out of his path before he gets there anyway. So, and Shada and Cookie teaming up on Denke. Hurlsy throwing some fire down on Kraken, who's mortaring the stand and actually gets Rougi with a very nasty move. Throwing the discs out, he's putting out as much damage as he can, but Shadow finally finishes him off. Cookie is... Who is he sniping there? He might have been sniping T. Rodos has hit a tree by the looks of things, not sure which tree. And this flag, well, right in next to the turret. It's not a bad place for it. Next to a Mark IV turret. Jason the Coconut coming in. Kraken's gotten out with the flag. He doesn't have anywhere to go. He might have to go all the way over the top here as Rodoza comes in. Is he going to hand it off to Rodoza? He'd be going the wrong direction, but it wouldn't be a bad idea for a handoff. Although Rodoza's now just going to have to play escort. He has slowed the Blood Eagle defense down a little bit, but Kraken's having to go all the way back around and wait for some Diamond Sword offense or some Diamond Sword escorts to arrive. Some do arrive. Dead Pixel's got it now. The Blood Eagle defense, we need some Benny Hill music right here. They are able to get that down, and boy, that flag's a long way away from the base, and not in a great spot at all for a pickup. They're definitely going to leave it there right behind a peak. Rodoza, Jazzy says, "Go Rodo, we believe in you," and Rodoza does get it, but does not get out. Lull Reach, says Rodoza. We haven't run Reach in the Bittah League up until very recently. We've moved to Game Shrine and consolidated a little bit, and now we do run Reach, or can run Reach if we want to. If players want to run Reach, they can. Charlotte and Hurlsy, it's going to take a while for them to get back in position, but that is game. 5-4 game. I didn't even notice the clock going down. I was having so much fun. So Diamond Sword 5, Blood Eagle 4, and let's take a quick look at the scores. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. We might have another game coming up.